All right. So on the screen we have the Super Eagles of Nigeria stepping into training. So this footage was from earlier today, posted on the Super Eagles social media. So this is day 2 of training outdoors for the team. Of course, they did have their indoor session. It was only 6 players, but I guess you can count that. But one thing that's definitely different is the pitch they're training on. Definitely much better than the one they were on last time. This one looks like the training pitch for the stadium they'll be playing in. As you see, the big stadium right there. As of right now, head coach of the side, Eric Shell, has a full squad at his disposal. I don't think he had all 23 players in this training session right here, because you don't see Alassane Yusuf. I'm thinking he was probably in the hotel by the time the team went out to training. That's what I'm thinking. But full squad at his disposal. Of course, the task at hand, Super Eagles will be taking on Rwanda this Friday, the 21st of March. And on 5 p.m. Nigerian time will be the start of the game. It will be hosted at the Amavubi Stadium in Kigali. Group C matchup, not looking oh so great for the Super Eagles in Group C. Of course, we're 5th position with 3 points picked up in 4 matches. And we're taking on the first place team in the group. 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss, Rwanda. Now you take a little closer look at the numbers, and you see that Rwanda is a team that has been living off their defense. Only 1 goal conceded and only 3 goals scored. Top of the group with the highest goal difference in the group. So you just see, sometimes it's not about all the firepower coming into play. If you can keep it steady at the back, limit the amount of goals you concede, you will go far. And we kind of showed that at the AFCON, the Super Eagles did. Now, when it comes to the Super Eagles, definitely not been good. Of course, we know it's not been good. 5th position in the group tells you it's not been good. But 5 goals conceded, that's tied for the 2nd most in the group. Only Zimbabwe had more goals conceded than us. And then the 4 goals wouldn't be that bad if you didn't concede 5. So not been looking good. But of course, it must be said that was the team under 2 different coaches, not this current coach right here. Now, when it comes to Eric Shell, I must keep it real. Ever since he touched down, I've liked everything about the guy. The passion that he shows when he talks about the style of play that he wants, you can see that he knows what he wants. He's not being around the bush. He tells you, if you're not going to run for me, you're not going to play. That's straight, cut and dry. Nothing to think about. So I like all that, especially the fact that he shows up to our local games. Did pick a couple of local boys. So it just shows you that, hey, he's keeping an eye on our league. So definitely that's going to warm up to me. I feel like even watching Mali when he was head coach of Mali, they played some good football. I remember watching them against South Africa, and they dismantled South Africa. They beat them by the same amount they beat us in that friendly, and it was just not close at all in that matchup, to keep it real. I really felt like they were a team to watch out for, and that was a big shock when they went out to Ivory Coast. But I feel like going into this match, we just gotta wait and see. You know, it's not always so cut and dry that, okay, the coach comes in, we like how he says he wants to play, and it's just gonna work. It doesn't always work like that. It worked for Raw when he came in, got a couple of big wins on the bounce, and everybody's happy, everybody's lively. Hopefully that could be the same situation here, but you never know. What I see is he looks like a good coach, looks like somebody who can do the job if we give him, the right tools to do the job. I feel like he's somebody that can. And what works in his favor is we got some good guys. We got some really good guys. Some guys that are not going to cut corners. Some guys that are willing to work hard. I don't think he's going to have any problems. Like most coaches that come in with that mentality, they always fall out with 1 or 2 players. I don't think that's going to be this group right here, because they're so charged up trying to succeed, trying to do things big, trying to make a name for themselves. They're just ready to run through a wall, do whatever they need to do to get the job done. And if you have the right plan for these set of players, I believe they can, do great things. This is a great set of players. It's not just Victor Osimhen. It's not just Ademola Lookman. We have a great set of players, and I feel like with the right coaching, with the right guidance, this team can really do it big. But that being said, I will come back with a video tomorrow, a pre-match video, whatever you want to call it. We'll be doing that, so be on the lookout for that. Also, any other reports or anything will be in that one. But make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.